Hi there. It's a pleasure to share with you something that I believe will revolutionize the way you think. And a lot of people um, play the primary chords. I'm talking about the one chord, the four chord, the five chord, and they jump from one root note to another root note. And here's what I mean. You're in the key of C major and you go one chord and then you go four chord and then you hit the five chord. You see that? And your left hand is following you from one root note to the other. That's beautiful. We can go from the one, four, five. However, there's more. You can't limit yourself to C, F, and G when there's more. And all you need to know is that the root note is the root of your problem. The problem is from the root. You're jumping from one root note to another. I'll tell you exactly what's wrong. You have the C, E, and G as the tones of the C major chord. And you end up playing just the C on the left hand. You have the F, A, and C as the tones of the four chord, and you end up playing just the F on the left hand. You have the G, B, and D as the tones of the five chord, and you end up playing the G on the left hand. Hey, the root note is the root of the problem. Now, I want you to take advantage of your knowledge of the tones in the C major chord, C, E, and G. Every one of those notes can be played on the left hand. So there's a possibility of playing the C major chord with the C on the bass. That's the root note. And then we take it to the next level where we have the E on the left hand for the C major chord. And we take it to the next level still where we can have the G on the left hand with the same C major chord. That, my friend, is the way to go. If you want to go from the one chord to the four chord, what do? You go from the E bass to the F bass. You see that? Instead of jumping from the C to the F. So I'll do that one more time. Now behold the Lamb. Now instead of going back to the C, I'll use the E bass because the E is a part of the C major chord. I can also use the G on the left hand when I'm doing the one chord. Look at this. Can you see that with the one chord on the right hand, there's a possibility of having the G on the bass. So real quick, because in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to class. So just wanted to hop in on YouTube and share this with somebody. And I hope this is a blessing to you. If you're playing the C major chord, I don't care what inversion. Hello, this is the C major in root position. This is the C major in first inversion. This is the C major in second inversion. But that's called the keyboard inversion or the keyboard harmony inversion. You can also invert using your left hand. And how do you invert using the left hand? If you play the C on the left hand over whatever chord you're doing on the right hand, second inversion, root position, first inversion, this becomes root position. C on the bass, root position chord. E on the bass, first inversion. G on the bass, second inversion. Now, you are well aware that this is a root position chord, but with E on the bass, it becomes a first inversion chord because the left hand will overrule everything. So this is a second inversion chord, not because of the right hand, but because we've got the G on the bass. So look at this. What inversion is this? With the E on the bass, that's first inversion. With the C on the bass, that's root position. And with the G on the bass, that's going to be called your second inversion. So if you're interested in playing progressions like this, can you see that? So what do you call this? This is the second inversion of the C major chord. Gentlemen and ladies, and I have to leave now for class, but I'll definitely catch you tomorrow during another edition of the Hear and Play Live. See you then. Bye for now.